Oh man, someone play it out loud.
Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host.
Omar.
And right next to him, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer.
Jordan.
Yeah, so we were kind of chatting about this before the pod started, but, you know, I feel like a lot of people, are saying that, like, a recession is coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you guys think that this is, like, looming?
I mean,
I don't know.
I honestly don't even totally know. So what is a recession exactly? That's when the government admits, hey, something is wrong. Like, we're going to start making big changes. That's like what a recession is, right?
Pretty much. Like, we can't pay back shit. We're defaulting on our loans. That's, like, pretty much what defines a recession.
Yeah. So we're at the point where the government can't pay back the loans that they're trying to boost.
Pretty much. And, like, the faith in the government ends up getting lost for them to be able to pay back that loan.
So what happens, like, at that point in a recession, like, there's nothing you can do about it. The government is just saying, like, we're going to do everything we can, just deal with it for a little while, guys.
They can
right?
pump more money into the economy, but then that can end up being counterintuitive.
Yeah, because you fuck up the dollar.
Yeah,
the price
because then
of
it can increase inflation, which we've been seeing a shitload of inflation.
Which is what we also kind of did. We just printed out a bunch of money and gave out stimulus checks. And it fucking inflated everything.
I don't even think it was
because of other stuff
stimulus
too,
that
but
much,
like,
yeah.
I was reading that stimulus checks had a lot to do with it too, like in the beginning, especially.
I'm sure in the beginning.
Because we're just handing money out to people. And then
These lazy, non-working Americans.
lazy, including
unemployment is up. So, I mean, if that's one of the trends of a recession, then, I mean, we're following it. So it's kind of like, I guess shit is getting scary.
It's
You know
weird, though,
what's
because
wild?
unemployment's up, but there's more job openings
Than
than unemployed people.
Bro, everywhere is like now hiring. Go get a job.
But they don't need to work.
I guess. Well, but now you do because there's no more unemployment.
People.
The good thing about unemployment was when there was federal benefits, because just regular unemployment, I think, is like 27% of your normal income.
I'm not gonna
which
hold
is
you.
not shit. You know,
If everybody just decided to invest in one coin and then just sell it all, we'd all be rich.
But it's
and
hard.
then the dollar would mean nothing.
there would be people at the end who lose out on it because they bought it. You know,
They fucked up. We don't talk about them.
there'd have to be there's no way, because if you buy in late, you got the coin when it was already a high value, and then now it just drops immediately.
It's hard
down
to
or something.
get people to agree on things.
That is true.
That's the hardest shit.
Because then somebody's going to buy a lot of it and then sell it earlier than everybody expected.
There's,
Exactly.
there's always going to be people getting fucked over in those situations, like those Dogecoins things. People probably bought them near like the peak, and then it just fucking tanked.
Oh yeah,
again.
count me in there, bro. I have a bunch of fucking Dogecoin.
But you bought it like near the top.
I bought it at like 33 cents or some shit, and that shit's like trading at like 9 cents a fucking coin.
God
Do
damn.
you think it's gonna go back up or no? Elon can't. He
I
can't
don't
save
even
it
know.
now.
I mean, I didn't put too much into it, but a few $100. But I'm just like, whatever.
But I mean,
man.
it's
Shit
something
happens.
there.
It's just sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, if it blows up one day, cool. If not, I'm just not gonna ever sell it.
That fucking dog's face.
The fucking Shiba.
Dogecoin, dude.
You literally
Oh,
can't
shit.
do anything with it. You can't buy anything. I mean, there's some places take it, but like literally nothing.
Nothing.
You
It's
guys
very
accept
rare.
Dogecoin?
You guys accept Dogecoin? You got a Starbucks? You guys accept Dogecoin for your?
We accept Apple Pay, Bitcoin, Dogecoin.
Every time I think of crypto coins, I just think of like people from like the 1910s and like what they would think of us. It's like, where did we go wrong?
Yeah.
Like looking at waifus on TikTok and shit. It's like, what's going on?
We are doing it all wrong. Seriously.
It's just bad.
People growing up now, like, we're the worst we've ever been. Like, young people right now, dude, we're the worst we've ever been.
Oh,
They're straight up glued to their phones for the worst reasons. Like,
Yeah.
not even fun stuff. They're not even playing, like, Candy Crush and fucking Doodle Jump. They're playing Doodle Jump and fucking the rope game. They're just, like, watching TikToks mindlessly and watching, like, fucking Mr. Beast, like, get a bunch of, like, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, TikTok
styrofoam into, like, a
TikTok
pool.
is the most perfect app I've ever seen, bro.
The way they designed it, and like the way it was designed to just monetize people's attention.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
You're never not, like, looking at something.
There's always something, and it never ends.
And the filters and the effects, dude, are honestly pretty complex for, like, just an app.
Yeah, and the video keeps playing over and over and over.
Yeah.
So you're not really ever disengaged.
Yeah.
If anything, you're just like, okay, this video's done. Let me go to the next video. So
and
there's
it's
always
also
a video.
It's also a very hard app to get off of. Like if you're just scrolling, you have to figure out like, okay, I need to get off. Like I need to stop scrolling, or I'm gonna just keep going.
Yeah, there's never a point, like on Instagram, you're scrolling, you get bored, and you're like,
Or
oh,
it might fucking not load for a second.
Yeah.
I've never seen TikTok not load.
if it doesn't load for a second, I dip.
Yeah,
I dip, and that's time for me to get off. Or like if I scroll and like when it's like, you know, the point where it's not people anymore and it's just stuff and ads and shit,
Yeah.
then it's time to get off. And it doesn't take very long to get to that point because I'm not following that many
It's
people.
interesting to see how different it is versus something like Instagram, because Instagram is more like you're seeing what your friends are doing.
Yeah.
There's like some portion of that. And there's definitely like reels and shit on Instagram too. But I think more so on TikTok, it's not even about what your friends are doing. It's about what you're interested in and finding those videos and those videos being fed to you.
Yeah, because Instagram does it too on the explore page, but it's almost like overkill. It's
Yeah.
like you watch something about like, I don't know, like a fucking like a sports card or something like that, and then all you get is just sports card memorabilia shit. Like it's stuff like that. It's not a good mix at all. It just banks off whatever you just last looked up, and it fucking gives as much of it to you as it can.
I think TikTok, Vine, and Twitter have three things in common. One thing in common for me. I don't like seeing people I know posting shit on there. Like I'm just very weird about that. Like every time I see like my friends on like those apps, I'll be like, "Why are you talking? Get out of here!
Get out of here! You
Get
shouldn't
out
be
of
going live.
I don't want to see my friends' TikToks.
Put up a funny picture, and that's as far as it goes.
And that's it.
I don't need you talking to this camera.
Don't talk about your day.
Hey guys.
Do you remember when people used to post memes to their public accounts?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like people would put memes on their own accounts,
I used to do that a lot.
or like memes
like
on
a
their
picture
stories.
of a meme. Yeah.
Like in Instagram, like on Instagram. And
I'll
stuff like that.
every now and then. I don't know when's the last time I did that actually.
I'll
Only
do
when
that-
It's really funny.
I'll do that when I post like a lot of pictures at one time.
Or if something's
like,
going
in the
on in
slide.
the world and there's a
Yeah.
joke about it, maybe I'll put that up. But
That is crazy.
I actually don't post very much anymore in general.
That opened up a lot of memories for me. I forgot about that.
Like
All the
putting up
silly
memes
memes.
on your own
People used
profile.
to legit
or
just
like,
post memes on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yep, or just putting it on your story.
Yeah.
Or just a picture of something. Like a picture of a poorly taken picture of a sandwich.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
a
Or
burger
like just
or
killed
something.
this. You know?
I just fucking bodied this sandwich.
Body the sandwich. I had to let y'all know.
Right?
I still post memes on my like story. I'll do that, but I don't post it on my page.
Yeah.
I think people have like too much not too much, but I think people take their page very seriously.
Meme culture is pretty funny, isn't it? Like when you think back at old memes, like MySpace
Yeah.
memes, with just that funny looking like face where someone just drew in like word art.
Or the Ice Cube
You know?
memes.
Yeah, stuff
And it was
like
just
that.
Ice Cube on the in like the fountain drink thing.
Yeah.
And it was Ice Cube's face.
I just like how nothing is taken seriously on the internet. Whereas
Yeah.
now, too much is being taken seriously.
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
don't like.
And either you're taking it too seriously or you're not taking it seriously at all. There's no
Yeah.
middle. Either you're just like joking about something pretty fucked up, or you're just like really, really hardcore about it. And it's like turning people off to the idea of even supporting this.
The lines have been blurred.
And then the kids say mid, but they don't know what mid means. Like mid is middle, but they be like mid is ass. I'm like, what is this?
That's not
Mid's
it.
not ass, mid's
Mid's
middle.
not- mid
It's
is,
not- it's in the
mid is
name.
average.
Yeah. Just say ass if you mean ass.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's too much, man.
It's fucking stupid.
These fucking kids, bro. Everyone's just too angry, bro. Social media just makes me sad these days. I don't even want to get on this shit.
Yeah,
I know what you mean, man. It's like a lot of hateful comments. Even on like the most positive post, you're always gonna see one comment as like "you dumb bitch" or some shit like
For
that.
real, dude,
Just something
yeah.
really fucked up
Bro.
and like not like completely uncalled for.
Like an actress winning an award or something.
Yeah.
It's like support comments like, yeah, but like, didn't she fucking like whatever, you know? Or like, or like, who is this? Like, isn't she boyfriends with someone who's this? You know? And it's just like,
yeah.
I mean, dude,
It's easy for people
how
to
much
judge.
time do you have in your hands?
Nobody's perfect. When you point one finger at somebody else, you're pointing three back at you.
It's crazy, dude.
So you should stop doing that.
You should stop doing that. Nobody likes a fucking snitch. Nobody likes a fucking tattletale or whatever.
I just think it's too much out there, bro.
Yeah.
Like too many people know about other people's business. I don't like that shit.
I agree, man. That's why like I'll
As
go,
a man that just talked about Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian in the last episode, look at me now.
No, I know what you mean though. Like I'll go periods of time, like months, without opening my own Instagram. And honestly, it's kind of fucking nice. Like it's a lot of stress, or like I don't even think about other people's lives or anything like that. Like I'm just
Yeah.
focusing like on what's going on with me and like how I feel and like the world around me and like shit that I want to learn and shit. Like
Yeah.
Lucky.
I like it, but at the same time, like I went back to it recently and I hadn't been on like 2 months or something like that. And I was like, it's cool seeing like I think the thing I did miss about it is just seeing my friends' posts.
Yeah, just
Like,
curious
yeah.
like, what they're posting.
Yeah, if my friends went on trips and I didn't get to see their photos, or like, because that's how people are living their lives. Some people, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just,
I like seeing. That's what I use Instagram for, like, and like some other bullshit knowledge. But like, I like seeing what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
That's what I like
That's
about
the best part of the app. That's what I missed the most about it when I got back on it. I was like, man, this is why I really miss the app, is because like you get to see your friends' lives playing out in real time.
Yeah.
The problem is though, at a certain point, it's not even you don't even care about the people that you're watching stories for anymore. Because like
And it's not really their lives.
I've went through all my friends. I know this person like back in high school, but it's like I don't really care that much about what they're doing though. You know what I mean?
I have
But
certain
for some
people
reason I'm here.
I have certain people that I watch, and I have certain people I'm like, I don't
Yeah, there's
Same
people that like
here.
end up at the very end, and then there are people.
They're at the end for a reason.
But then sometimes I get people at the front, and I'm like, I don't even care about this. How did this get here?
let me see who's at my top.
Yeah,
right
man,
now.
I'm pretty unsentimental about it, but like, there's certain people I'll watch. Like, if you guys post something and if I'm on there, I'm always gonna watch what you guys have put up or like read it. And if it's like a long post, I'd see like what is my friend thinking about. But if it's like you said, if it's someone I went to high school with, and I didn't really know them too well, and they're like posting something and it's like long, I'm like, I'm not gonna.
I'm not
read
gonna
that.
care.
I'm not
Or a
gonna
story.
read that.
Don't get on here putting up fucking 5 posts about something that happened to you. Because if it's not top tier story,
I don't care.
I'm gonna be so mad at you for doing this.
It's just you at a fucking gas station. I don't
know.
give a fuck.
I want to be riveted in my seat.
Right? Yeah. You would not believe what happened. A bird flew in my window, in my car, and it's like, oh my god.
Now that's it. Now that's action. Now we're getting somewhere with that one. The fuck?
My fucking I don't even. My little brother like went on a rampage and killed. Now that's
No.
interesting.
Now
I'm
I'm
engaged.
That has my
Now
attention.
you've got me. I don't want to hear about how you went to a pizza place that you thought was going to be good and it wasn't good. You know what I mean? That's not what I want to hear about. I want to hear the dirty deeper, the dirty secrets.
That's funny.
Dirty secrets.
It's funny that like places like Yelp are for what you just talked about. Like that's where people really. There's people who are that passionate about having a bad meal or having bad food that they'll go on there and they'll write a long review
And it's
about some shit.
It's so
Yeah.
biased sometimes. You can just tell. You know, and they wouldn't accept my card, and it's like, bro, what is going
man.
on? Why did you
I
give them
asked
1 star?
about the food, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, like I booked a trip to Cancun and I was like looking at reviews for all the hotels. Even like 5-star hotels have like bad reviews. I'm just like, and I'm reading the reviews and they're just like, they told me and my 20 friends to be quiet at like 11 p.m. at night or something like that.
Well,
and it
they
was
had
like
a good reason.
and it was like a family friend. It was like one of the because in Cancun there's like the adults hotel and there's also like family hotels. And they were staying at one of the family ones. It's like obviously at one of the
fuck up.
yeah, at one of the family ones, you gotta fucking chill out. If there's 20 of you motherfuckers and you're being
Yeah.
rowdy
Bro,
as shit,
just go to the adults hotel.
exactly, or the adult section. You know what I
remember
mean?
that story of that group of kids that was on spring
I
break?
was just about to bring that up.
What?
I forgot where they went. I think it was
I
like
think they went
Puerto
to
Rico.
Cancun.
It might have been Cancun. And so basically they went over there, a rowdy bunch, like a rowdy drunk bunch, and they got on the plane or something like that, and they were like causing a ruckus. They didn't want to wear masks or something like that. I forgot what.
It was that.
And
That too.
And so they kicked them off. They kicked them off the plane, and they basically blackballed them from any airline. So no airline wanted to take them home because they were doing crazy shit on the flight when they were leaving.
And they got
were they
stuck in
doing?
Cancun. They were
I
they were screaming. They weren't wearing masks. They were being like some assholes.
Just like obviously drunk, like publicly drunk
Yeah.
in front of all these people when you're supposed to be wearing a mask. And this was last spring break. Wait,
yeah,
was
the one
this-
that just happened.
That was this spring break,
It was
right?
this
Yeah.
spring
Okay.
break.
So yeah, and there was like, I mean, there was a slight spike, I think. I don't know, but regardless, man, put your fucking mask on. 20 of you, all drunk, talking loud, all these fucking
The
droplets
mask
everywhere.
the mask was one part, but it was really that they were just being assholes.
Yeah, I think they were saying some fucked up shit to the flight attendants
I don't
and
I
doing
didn't see
shit
it.
like that, and just and so they got blackballed and they were stuck there for a while, actually.
It's just so easy. All you gotta do is just say, "Yo, be quiet," and then just be quiet.
Yeah, I think there were like 5 of them that were stuck there for like weeks,
Hilarious.
like weeks and weeks.
It's great. Some people are just such shitheads, man.
Yeah.
They have no regard for other people in the sense of like they're gonna make that person's life, that person who's been working their ass off, and flight attendants don't get paid that much fucking money. You know what I
don't.
mean?
I'm with my kid. I'm trying to have a nice trip, and you're
They
fucking
really
yeah,
don't.
or other
in here
passengers.
talking about fucking so I did some drugs or something. I don't know, bro. Just sit down for a second.
They really don't have a good life, bro. Flight attendants, it's kind of an ass life.
It is kind of an ass
You
life.
Yeah,
just
man.
fly around. You have no ties to anything.
I feel like it fucks up your relationships too, because your job is literally flying away.
Yeah.
You're gone for hours on end, and then you probably work 18-hour shifts. You know what I mean?
Imagine just waking up every day in a new place.
That's weird,
insane.
man. Yeah, that's an odd feeling.
Like, man, I like traveling. I hate the process of having to go to the airport though, and like put all your shit through security. I would
I
hate
don't
to have
mind
to
it.
do that all the time.
I don't mind it.
I fucking hate it, but at least it's helping.
I'm glad that
I
it
can't-
stops all all the bombs and shit.
I'm such a weird human. I don't even think I'm in a position to hate it because I know I go through it. Like I know it's going to happen regardless.
I know it's gonna
if
happen.
I like
It's
it or
just
not.
I wish it would happen faster.
Yeah,
But you know what?
Exactly.
You know what it is too, though. You know what it is too.
Just let everybody on the plane and let me keep my shoes on.
Yes.
You ever be in one of those lines, man, and you get to the part where like everyone's doing the thing, like in the line to get to the bag check. They're
Yeah.
checking your bag, and it happens like this, like a snap of a finger. And I'm like, I'm looking at all these people in front of me, and I see like the people who are causing the traffic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, this is you. You're the one who's taking fucking forever instead of taking off your belt earlier or doing something, and you're gonna take it off as slow as you
Bro,
possibly
they
can.
always do the same thing. They always go, "Oh, my belt.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, I got to
It's
take my
like-
shoes off too. Oh,
Bro, we all stood in this line for 30 minutes. Like, come prepared so we can fucking move through quick.
You see the fucking sign, bro.
It's annoying, man. I hate that. Because then I'll get to the point where I'm doing the thing, and I do it super fast. And I'm like, why didn't we all do it this fast?
Yeah, man. I was at the Spirit terminal trying to get in.
See, that's just hell, bro.
That's fucking horrible.
That's
right?
just hell.
And like,
employees in the whole place.
there's this chick, and she's wearing like, you ever seen girls who wear like, not like a pajama onesie, but like a onesie that's like, imagine like leggings material.
She's wearing that?
Yeah,
it's like a bodysuit.
She works there? Or
yeah,
she's
like
there in
a
front?
no, just she's a traveler.
Oh, okay.
She works for TSA. She's in a
TSA
bodysuit.
wearing a bodysuit.
It's a
No, she's
leggings
wearing
on.
like a bodysuit, right?
Bitch dressed like Kim Kardashian,
She has, like-
checking my bags.
Yeah, she has like the titties out, the ass, whatever. And she has like a baby with her, and she has like a bunch of like, she has like a nice watch. She has like a nice chain. She has like a fucking bougie ass belt, like shoes with fucking like little belt buckles on it, all kinds of fancy shit. Everything that makes it difficult to go through security. And she's holding the baby too, right? The baby has drip too. The baby has like a little bracelet.
Baby has drip
right?
too.
And she's trying to walk through, and she walks through, and it's like beep, and then he's like, "All right, go back out." And then she's fucking like taking all her shit off, and she goes back in with the baby, and it's again beep, and then she starts taking all her shit off. She puts in the thing again. She's
Don't
like,
you
okay.
feel stupid?
Bitch, why did you come dressed like this?
I know.
To the fucking, you're gonna sit on the flight
Bro.
with me. We're all sitting on this flight.
we're not impressing anybody.
Who are you meeting there? Are you? Who's gonna see you when you get off of this plane? Who's waiting for you on the other side of this plane?
That
dude?
is so, bro. That is a humbling moment when you're taking off all your jewelry to get past TSA. It is
The whole
so
time,
fun.
the whole
that
time the
would've been
baby's just
back
hanging. And she's not holding
She's
the baby
holding-
tight. The baby's like hanging off her arm. She's like holding the baby in one arm, and the baby's like hanging out, like
About to lose his watch and
about
shit.
to like
my
fall
God,
off her
dog.
arm.
Bro, that is so fucking annoying.
That's
I hate
hilarious.
that, man. People are just so stupid and inconsiderate. Is really what it is, bro. Like the
is.
people like in cars, like when there's 4 lanes of traffic and they're fucking trying to get all the way to the left. And they're taking up like 2 lanes because they're trying to sneak into the left.
Yeah.
And to go straight is green, to go left is red. So now 2 lanes are stuck there behind this fucking asshole. It's shit like that, bro. I look at cars like that and I'm like, what is going through your head, man? What is going through your head?
How dumb do you feel right now in
How
this moment?
stupid can you be to not fix this? To just be like, okay, whatever, I give up. Like, I'll just go straight and make a U-turn.
bro.
It's like shit like that.
That is so. I'm really stuck on this lady wearing chains and all this shit to the airport.
It's so
That is
uncomfortable,
Keep in
man.
mind, this was not like a thing that happened at 2 p.m. Our flight was leaving at like 6:45 a.m. So we were in line around like 5:30 a.m.
She
or
got
some shit.
dressed.
That
in
means
the
this bitch
morning.
got dressed at home at 4:30 in the morning.
she woke up
and put on
early.
chains.
My God.
You know,
and put
and
him
that
on a
means you-
kid, too.
That means you've never flown before because you were wearing all this shit. You would know if you've flown before.
If
Wear
you've flown-
nothing.
If you've never flown before, like, what
Ridiculous.
do I do? What do I wear? Do I just show up in my nicest outfit?
I dress up like I'm going to the club, and I get on the plane.
That's crazy talk to
I'm
you.
going to the club with my baby.
With my baby.
Me and my baby, we're gonna. That's where this flight is ending up. in a
hell.
club.
Imagine if it was socially acceptable to bring babies to the club.
Wow.
I saw a video of a guy bringing his baby to bars.
I saw that. I saw a
pretty
video
funny.
of G Herbo's wife or ex-girlfriend or whatever. I forget
Yeah,
what her name
in the
is.
strip club.
At the strip club.
The baby was in the strip club.
He was like 6.
it was G. It was
You know G
oh,
Herbo
damn,
is?
Look at us.
He's a rapper, not a good rapper.
Not a good rapper.
He's okay. He's
cool.
very, very okay.
But
But
his wife was in the strip club.
she was in the strip club, or his ex-wife, or something like that. He's in the strip club, and their kid. So she's just twerking ass, and the kid is in the background, sitting on a couch on one of those club couches.
Yeah.
And he's just there, and it's like smoky as shit. In
Them
the
nasty
video.
ass club couches.
And I'm like, bro, this
Oh.
poor kid is not gonna hear shit for the next 5 days.
You know that little club couch is a little sticky.
All the ass
little
sweat, the
sticky.
fucking jizz.
Probably little
oh,
nuts.
standing
disgusting.
up on it, dude. And then think of all the things that they were stepping on.
Nah,
Something like the
man.
bottom of your shoes is the most disgusting thing, man.
Yeah.
It's a disgusting thing
Oh
if
my
you really
God.
think about how many things you're stepping, and you're never ever.
And the
cleaning
bottom
it.
of your shoes after leaving a strip club.
Let's have a discussion here. How do we feel about bars that allow people to bring kids and their dogs?
If it's like a beer garden, cool, whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't want kids.
She was like, I don't like
I don't like it, bro.
kids. I don't
Bring
see
your
too
dogs.
often. I don't.
Don't
see
Don't
kids.
bring
No
your
kids.
dogs, bro. I'm tired of
You
it.
don't like dogs?
Because people can't control their damn dogs.
That's
Be-
true.
And then they dogs start fighting other dogs while I'm
Yeah.
trying to take a shot.
Or they start sniffing people.
Yeah.
And like you're just like sitting down, all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck?
and
it's a
then your
fucking-
dog be ugly, and then I gotta pretend that it's a cute dog. No.
I think I love dogs, man.
No,
I'll pet.
Okay,
a
so
dog.
let me tell you this. I love dogs. I want a dog. But I'm gonna say this. I'm putting this out there right now. People care too much. People are too much with
about
their
dogs?
dogs.
Too much.
People are too much with their dogs.
Dogs are family, bro.
They're my babies.
Are
Bro,
emotional
my
support
cats,
dogs real?
all 5
bro?
of those cats are like children to me. I love those.
Nah, I
fucking
fuck with
guys.
cats. I fuck with cats a lot more.
I don't know, man.
Dogs
maybe
even have more personality.
maybe because I've never had a pet, like a dog of my own. It's hard for me to really be like legit feel like that's my child.
And you see how like Blue looks at Raymond?
That's insane.
It's a different.
People don't know what you're talking about, so give people like a reference.
AB had a roommate who had a dog, and the dog loved this guy, and
It's not even love, bro. Like, it's like depends.
One of those dogs, who depends on him. Like he'll get sad when he leaves, like he's depressed and
like
shit.
Raymond is his heart.
You still pet him and like he'll come up to you and stuff like that, but like he's clearly sad.
Yeah,
bro. When you got an animal looking at you like that, it's got to be like a beautiful relationship. He's like this dog completely.
Maybe it is.
This dog
Maybe
completely
it is.
depends
like,
on you. Like this is like my best friend.
No.
Like
I feel like a good relationship. Somebody shouldn't be sad when you leave.
You are. I'm
You're
cutting
too.
ties.
You are
emotionally emotionally dependent on me.
You're a parasite, Blue. You offer nothing.
You want me to feed you and shit? You're too clingy.
Yeah, you offer no money. You offer no food. You never feed yourself. I got to do everything for you.
You don't ever bring me food.
But I think it's like a beautiful thing when an animal just like not relies on you, but like sees you as like,
no, it is.
This is my bro.
You're right.
This is my bro.
I fuck with
when he leaves.
I fuck with somebody saying I see them as my bro, but saying yo that dog is my child, bitch. You didn't have the dog. The dog didn't come out of you. Stole the dog from its parents.
That's true.
That's insane.
That's very true.
To never see its parents again.
Bro, can you imagine being born and you were just gone from your parents?
I will never support those puppy mills, bro. I don't like that shit.
I don't like it.
Just go adopt one, man. And if you're gonna adopt one, just adopt a puppy if you really want
People
one.
want specific ones. What's wrong with that?
And
What
that's
if you
even weirder. Why are you making two weird dogs fuck to make
real.
another weird dog?
Yeah, to fuck his poor legs up.
What if
now,
you
now
wanna-
this thing dies at
now
the
that
age-
bitch can't breathe.
It's got a life expectancy of 7 because it can't breathe without fucking dying, man.
What if you
want
want to? What if you want a quote unquote thoroughbred?
I mean, look, that's a different story because sometimes, like, I can see it with the real top tier dogs, but people be doing that for everything, for like a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
It's like, just go get a German
And even
Shepherd.
then,
They're everywhere.
Even then, the shits are never true thoroughbred.
Yeah.
You know what I
They're
mean?
not.
And you always think about, well, at least I do, like all the dogs that didn't make the cut. Those dogs probably get treated like shit, bro.
The scrap dogs.
Yeah, bro, the scrap dogs. They probably just get rid of them, like in some fucked up way and shit, or like dump them or something like that. 'Cause there's too many of them.
They just send it to a factory and it just like
And
it's
Houston-
pushed under the rug.
I follow a lot of those dog sanctuary pages. Houston is. I didn't know this. Houston is a really bad place for like animal fucking like not assault, but like mistreatment, I guess.
Yo, if you're a dog,
But
don't
wait,
move
what,
here.
What do you mean by people like not feeding their dogs
Like
or
not
shit like that?
neglect because we have like no laws against trying to help dogs.
Oh,
So, like,
yeah.
people just leave them out in the sun. It's hot as shit around here. There's no shade,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
fucking leave their dogs in the car.
Bro, you see that shit. And the fucking freeze, people were showing pictures of like my neighbor has a dog out here, like, should I call the cops, blah, blah, blah. But the cops can't do much. Or they'll dump them. There's like this one area where this girl goes, like the girl who runs the page, and there's apparently it's like a very common place for people to just go dump dogs. Bro, it'd be like a cardboard box full of like 6 puppies. And you're
That's
like, bro, this is
crazy.
so fucked up. Like, if they didn't show up that day, they probably would have just died, like in the sun.
Yeah,
That's
see, I
fucking
can never
crazy.
do that. That's crazy. I'd at
Evil
least
people.
I'd wait for them to get older and then I'd try to find like a shelter to take them to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what's fucked up too
just
when they
dump
dump
them?
the
That's-
animals that are older, because they don't want to take care of them anymore.
Yeah.
because like the dog like fucked its leg up or something like
Just
that.
put it down there.
Yeah, bro, how you gonna have
I
like?
know, man.
Because they'll be like, we're thinking this dog is like 9 to 10 years old. It's like, how the fuck did this dog end up way out in a field, like
Man.
way off of like 290 or something like that? How did this happen?
And the dog is blind.
Someone took it there. Someone took it there and just fucking left it.
Man, take that dog to a dog hotel for like 2 days and let him go crazy in there and then put him down.
And then put him down, man.
And that's it.
Do something. You got to figure this out. You can't just dip on your dog.
Feed them like steak or something and then put them down.
yeah, dipped on your bro.
Or chocolate. That's fine.
Or last meal. Chocolate is the last
It's not
meal.
a bad way to go out.
You know what makes it even sadder is like the thought of like pushing your dog out of a car and then driving away.
It's
And
awful, man.
And the dog is just looking at you.
And there's videos of it too.
The fucking reflection, you're
Bro.
just looking back at it.
On that page, they'll post videos of that shit. Because people, like, they're on the highway and someone will slow down real hard and they're like, they're doing something. So they'll pull their phone out and they just, like, push a dog out and then just, like, take off, bro.
Oh my god.
And they're just like, oh
crazy.
no. And they'll pull over and they'll, like, get the dog and shit like that. But, like,
And this is
they'll
why
just throw them out on the highway.
This is why cats are better. They don't do this with cats.
Imagine they're filming and they're like, oh no, and they just drive off.
Just run it over. Oh, well, we took it out. We took it out.
Let me take him out of his misery.
No, because the fucked up part about dogs is like, well, because they'll do it with cats too. They'll find cats like dumped too, and like most cats do fine, but some cats like
cats-
lived inside their whole lives. They don't know what to do. When
Yeah,
they
those
get
are the
out.
ones that are fucked. But I feel like pound for pound, cats in general figure out
for pound.
they figure out how to survive.
capita.
They know how to
Yeah.
survive without humans.
They're surviving in the wild.
They know how to survive way better, I think, than dogs.
Yeah.
The GDP of cats has gone up.
But no, yeah, for sure, dude. Because cats can survive a lot better on their own than like a dog can.
They're
A dog
better
does not know what to do once you
Yeah,
let it out.
they're better at finding water. They're better at hunting their food. Dogs have lost their instincts almost entirely.
I just
Yeah.
imagine imagine like a funny ass version of that shit happening. Like you're sitting on the highway and you just see a car going full speed, chuck a dog out the window, and it's like,
Goodbye. Like, have a good life. I put him out in the woods where he wanted to be.
where he wanted to be.
Speaking of, I remember I saw, man, it was long. I must have been a little kid when this video came out. I must have been like 13.
Oh my God, it's gonna be sad. I already know.
It was a
what
video
is, I think.
of this soldier in Afghanistan. They're walking around like sand dunes.
Damn.
Excuse me, I had a choke for a little bit. They're walking around. I was choking on my phlegm over here. They're walking around fucking sand dunes, and this soldier, I think it's like a Marine or some army dude or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's this little puppy, and he picks it up, and it's like going, arr, 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 arr. And he fucking like, and they're high up in the mountains and like where the sandy ass area, and they're very high up. And he throws it into a ravine, like thousands and thousands of feet.
Bro, like chunks it.
Yeah,
like,
he just
like a kid would do with a rock off of a
and the
cliff.
guy filming the video is like, oh, why'd you do that?
It's fucking crazy, dude. People are out
And
of
the Marine
control.
dude's just fucking smiling at the camera like a fucking psycho.
Oh my
It's fucking
god.
crazy.
Probably just
People
killed.
out
Probably
there,
just
dude.
killed somebody a few days ago.
There's a meme
crazy.
of this dog, and everyone's flicking it off like this.
Uh-huh.
You know that meme?
Yeah.
You know what happened before that meme?
What?
They killed all of those dogs' puppies. They found the dog and stomped out
Jesus.
every one of the puppies.
Stomped it out.
Stomped the puppies out. It's like a group of some like I think it's like in South America. And then they did that to the dog, and they fucking took, and the picture is funny, but like
Because the dog's face is legit like.
yeah, because the dog is all sad as shit, and then you know why the dog is sad as shit? Because they just fucking murdered all of its newborn puppies. They just stomped them all out, and they're all like in the video. They're all like there's blood all out of their mouth, like they're all dead around the dog. And the dog's like smelling all of them.
Jesus, that's sick, man.
It's an evil,
Oh my
evil
God.
world out
God.
here. And you know what's crazy? That doesn't stop at animals. Fucking humans get treatment like that too. It's an evil
Absolutely.
world, man. It's an evil, evil world.
It's an evil world we live in.
humans' capacity to do evil shit to each other.
I still laugh at the cat falling down the building though. The video, I still laugh at that. I'm sorry.
I can't, man. I can't. I feel bad for him. Like there's that video of them like at a stadium, and they like someone tries to catch the cat when it
Yeah.
drops, and he misses.
and he fucking
He
missed.
misses. The cat falls off his hand, hits the floor, and then he picks it up really quick, like holds it up like Simba, like I did it, like he
and
did
was the
it.
cat alive or no?
It was alive.
It was
Like
alive.
cats can survive pretty, high
don't
falls
know
and
how.
shit. But I mean, it doesn't mean they didn't fuck them up.
Yeah, it still hurts.
And cats also have a problem with like not showing pain. They just rather like die or like
yeah.
try to suffer. Like, and you wouldn't even know it. That's
Or
why
the-
people have problems like with their cats. Like they die and like it's like how did this happen? It's like because the cat was just
The
holding
cat was
it all
going
in.
through things.
That's why you got to know your cat because you got to know when they're like feeling weird. Like
When they're stressed. or
yeah, like you're
whatever.
being too quiet, bro. What's going on? You sick or something? Because they'll be quiet. They'll just sit in the corner and be quiet,
I believe it.
and they won't say a word. A dog will just you'll know it with a dog.
A dog will have it
They'll
on his
be
face.
puking
Yeah.
and shitting all over your fucking apartment. That's how you know with dogs.
I ate your cell phone. Sorry. Like, I'm trying to shit it out and it won't come out.
Dogs just love to puke and shit everywhere.
Yeah, and
As
they're
if they
bigger.
when they get sick, bro. It's just,
Yeah.
oh,
At least
man.
cats are like clean. They don't have real shitty shits very often. It's
Yeah, they
usually
don't.
solid turds, and when they throw up, it's like hairballs and like food, but it's to the point where it's not like watery really. Dogs will they'll go at it. It's puked up everything they ate for the last 3 days on your floor. Sorry, bro.
Nah, bro. Dogs are insane. Dude.
What kind of dog? What kind of dog would y'all want if you got a dog?
I'm thinking I'd probably want something really friendly and friendly to the point where it would be friendly to people even I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe like a German Shepherd or
German Shepherd, okay.
or not German Shepherd, Golden Retriever.
Yeah,
Golden Retriever.
Labradors.
German Shepherds are good, but they're a little bit too protective.
Ooh,
I think I'd be okay
I'm
with
gonna sound
the
like a
golden
hoe
retriever.
right now. This is the thought answer. I want a doodle, a golden doodle.
A golden doodle.
I would love a
Okay,
golden.
yeah.
Those
Doodle.
are pretty cute. Those are pretty cute.
Those
Very
dogs are
cute.
so cool.
And they're big. They're the big ones, right?
yeah, they are big. I
Those
don't
are
want a
beautiful
big dog,
dogs.
but that's the only big dog I want.
They're pretty good size.
They
and
probably
they're
make
like
a mess
they're pretty
with all that
looking.
hair.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about dogs with longer hair is
Actually,
that they
no.
shed a lot.
I think the ones with curly hair don't.
I think they
shed that
retain
much.
it.
Yeah, I think they hold on to because poodles and shit don't really shed.
yeah,
But like other like thin haired, long haired
they
dogs like
shed.
straight. Yeah, they shed a lot. Like German Shepherds shed a lot.
Yeah.
That dog that you had, it was a husky. It shed a lot.
That
Raven's dog?
motherfucker
Oh
was-
my God,
Every time I
too
would pet
much.
him, hair would just go flying.
So much. And when it's hot, when they're shedding the most, bro, it's fucking.
There's just
sick.
hair all over your place.
There's no way you can stop
and
it.
you can't get all of it. Even if you're cleaning all
You
the
never
time.
do. You never
It's
get
just
it
gonna
all.
be there all the
Yeah.
time.
It'd be cool to have a doodle or a Labrador or something like that. I read somewhere that Dalmatians are actually very aggressive because we've inbred them to the point because like
There's only 100 of them. Bro.
yeah, there's only
There's only
100
100
of
of
them.
them.
And they
movie.
all fuck each other. All 100 Dalmatians. That's why she wanted them so bad. Because that's all the Dalmatians.
Because they were evil, just like her.
But like if you mix genes with them, I guess maybe like that coat is so recessive that like you can't really mix them with anything else but Dalmatians. So they end up just inbreeding them, and then they end up like
Stupid.
like kind of stupid, yeah. Like they end up like they're good dogs or whatever, but like it's harder to like control them. Like they have like outbursts and shit.
I've
like
never
that.
seen it. Like I'm
And
trying to
they're
think of a
big.
Dalmatian being angry. I've never seen that.
They
Bro,
are.
there's a lot of videos of them
they
like
are-
snarling their
they're
teeth and shit.
Beautiful dogs, though, man.
They're very pretty
gorgeous
dogs.
but they're fucking big, bro.
They
are,
are
but
big.
You can't
as
have an
shit.
angry ass big dog.
Oh hell yeah! See, that's the thing about animals. I want an animal that I know I can beat up at any time.
Yeah.
Like if it all comes down to it, and he's trying to kill me, I want to know that I could take him
I
one on
gotta
one.
sleep in this bed with this fucking monster.
That's
He's
why
gonna
I don't think I
murder
can get a
me in
cat,
my
bro.
sleep
That's
if
like
he
the
gets
video.
mad.
You guys ever seen the video of that black chick? And she has a pit bull, and it's a white pit bull, and it's like literally less than a foot from her face, and it's just snarling. And the dog's name is Champion, and she's like, "Champion, stop!"
Yeah.
He's like, "Arr." his teeth are out. His mouth is dripping with sweat. And not sweat, fucking saliva, and he's literally a foot from her face, and he's like, "Arr," and he's barking at her face, and then she's like, "Champion, calm down," and she fucking puts her hand like to pet him, while he's just going ape shit, like just
Bro, hell
yelling
no.
at her. And I'm like,
Bro.
this is crazy. He's gonna bite her face off.
This dog needs to get kicked out.
Yeah,
This dog-
man.
you did something to this dog, or this dog is just something.
I don't know what's going on, but y'all just not a good fit.
Y'all not a good.
Y'all just not a
You
good
know,
fit.
I know I'm a stranger, but but from the outside looking in, I can tell this is not working out.
Champion is not the dog for you.
It's not the dog for you.
It doesn't seem like much of a champion to me. He's
So you can't control that dog. That dog is just, bro.
Seem like much
I've seen
of
that
a
video too, and that
champion.
dog in a second, bro, would be on her face. Like,
100%. But
They're
she
so
I'm
fast.
not gonna lie, she played it very cool.
yeah.
But I'd be worried as fuck either way.
I
She's
think
probably
people-
used to it.
Exactly, because I've seen videos like with Rottweilers. You know, people are like, you need to dominate them, and like you need to like when they do that,
Bro.
like slap them in the face. It's like that's not what you're supposed to do.
I just want a
That's
dog
like
I can play with.
It's like a dictatorship. Then the dog's like, all right, well this guy feeds me, but like I'm kind of like a prisoner. It's like the chance I get, I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
So I love you out of Stockholm syndrome.
yeah, pretty much. This dog, you give the dog Stockholm syndrome when you're just like, all right, sit down, don't fucking move anywhere. You know, like it's like
That's crazy.
well, that's how you stop him. That's how you control him. But it's like
I just want to joke around with my dog.
You just want to.
Well, then how do you do it? How do you do it if not that way? Like,
You
like a
discipline
dog
him,
like
but like
a dog like I feel like dogs like that are more difficult because like I think in that particular video I feel like that dog was like an adopted dog. It looked like he had like trauma. Like
He
she
had to
wasn't-
have trauma.
Yeah,
you're not like if you because then you're a threat. Then like you're just a person who's hitting me.
How do you
Apparently,
mean- how do you
he
de-escalate?
triggered
Like
her
you
dog.
lose my trust at that point. You like shit like where they put him in like you know. If you're just getting mad at them all the time, you know what I mean? Like out of every little thing and like taking
Yeah.
out anger, like they sense your anger, you're angry all the time and shit like that. It's not a good way to raise a dog.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like someone like that shouldn't even own a dog.
if it's like any minor
Yeah.
inconvenience and like you put him in the cage for like 10 hours, it's like this dog's gonna fucking hate you when it gets out.
that's a long time to be in a fucking cage.
Yeah, bro. Some fucking lady at my
That's a
girlfriend's
long
apartment
time.
was telling us that this dog is out. Like this guy's girlfriend was watching this guy's dog, and she had it in the kennel outside for like a week, and like wasn't really feeding it enough. Like wasn't taking it out and shit. And so
Nah,
she kept
bro.
calling people, and like no one could really do anything about it. And I'm like, where's this dog? I wonder where it is. I'm gonna go set this thing free.
Fuck it.
Where'd
That
the guy
sucks
go?
Ass, bro.
I have no idea. But his girlfriend is not being a good.
Oh my
He's
god,
not being a good.
Imagine
dog's
he
like-
comes home and his dog is dead,
right, and she's like,
Yo.
I tried my best.
and he's like, "Damn, I'm glad I didn't have a baby with this bitch."
She's gonna kill the fucking baby on
Oh
accident.
my god.
The dog didn't cry or anything, so I thought he was fine.
Fucking crazy.
Speaking of killing babies, I remember I told you guys about that show.
Killing babies.
I told you guys about that show called Servant, right?
They killed the baby?
You're jumping to conclusions so
Well, you said
quickly,
speaking
alright?
of killing babies.
It was the intro.
Speaking of killing babies, I told you guys about the show Servant, where that lady has like a fake baby and she's pretending that it's real.
Uh-huh.
So basically, it gets revealed in the first season. You should watch it. This is kind of a spoiler, but not really.
I'm not going to get Apple TV Plus.
Anyways, all right. So basically, this lady's baby, how the baby actually died, her real baby. So she was like super busy, and like because the baby was like just a few months old, and her husband decides to go out of town for work voluntarily. He just like, all right, I'm gonna go out of town for work, and so she's alone, trying to like raise like a few month old baby, and it's really hot where they are, and she forgets the baby in the car.
What?
And she goes into the house. Listen. She goes into the house and she falls asleep on the couch for like 6 hours. And then she goes upstairs and she gets in bed. And then
It's a terrible mom.
the next day she goes into the car and like she sees the baby. And I think she's in shock. So she doesn't process that the baby's dead. She like picks the baby up, she takes it inside, and she puts the baby in the crib, and like she's like pretend feeding it and shit for like 4 days before anybody comes in. Like eventually her brother comes to visit her,
Yeah.
and he sees the baby. It's like rotted and fucking smelling disgusting and shit. And like the second he sees it, he pukes all over the fucking place.
That's actually probably a really good scene. Was it a good scene?
It's a good scene, but you
Sounds
don't.
like
Yeah,
really good
that's
scene.
really good writing.
You don't
Yeah.
see the baby.
You don't see. Oh,
That's
I
what
want to see the dead.
sick.
I want to see the baby. I want to see the
Sicko,
baby.
you want to see
Show
the
me the
baby?
baby.
That's funny because my girlfriend said the same shit. She was like, "I want to see the fucking
Yeah.
like she's wanting to see the dead baby."
Bro,
so
show
bad.
the decomposed baby.
Bro, why would you not show the baby?
You want to see this fake baby? I mean, come on. What?
Yeah.
The plot point is more than enough. I don't need to see the.
But you need the visual to show how crazy the girl
To show
is.
how
Yeah,
shocking
to
it
show
was.
how like yeah.
This bitch
how
is
shocking
feeding
it
a
is.
dead rotting baby. You don't think I want to see that?
Bro, that is a shit mom.
And the whole
I
time
don't
she's
care how
doing it,
busy
she's
you are.
like her eyes are like this, like just wide open, and she's
As
just
they
like,
should be.
'cause
She
she's
knows.
just out
I'm
of
sure
it.
she knows.
And she's just out of it. She doesn't even know what's going on.
oh my.
And the husband
a good
call-
show. I kind of want to watch it now.
And the husband calls her, and he's like, he's just telling her about his day, and then he's like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "You should come home." And he's like, "I'll be home soon. Don't worry about it." And she's like, "Okay." And then like that's the phone call. She's like completely shocked because she
Bro,
doesn't know how
come
to
in,
talk.
Harry.
If I got home and my wife had killed our baby and didn't tell me about it,
The
for
marriage
days,
is over.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this lady probably.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. But no, it's like, bro, it's immediate. I'm just kidding. But
That's an accident, bro.
Put yourself in that position though. How bad? Like
I'm divorcing her, but
you didn't
that's an
say
accident,
anything.
man.
I'm not gonna beat the shit out of anybody. But like immediately, I'm obviously gonna be mad. I'm gonna call the cops and shit.
That's so fucking funny.
I just want to say something outlandish. What's the worst thing you could do to somebody? I'm shooting her right there. I knew this would happen. I've got a gun on me.
So apparently,
you bitch.
Apparently, in the show,
You bitch. You killed our baby.
apparently in the show, like there were no criminal charges. Like there were no criminal charges to her because
Yeah.
like it was an accident, and the cops were telling them like it happens like
Sorry,
40,
ladies.
it happens in their area like 40 times a year or something like that. So
Wait, what?
Also, it's like a.
What the
not
fuck
their
is
area,
going
but like
on?
in general, I think it happens 40 times.
It's
I'm not sure if that's
fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that stat is true though.
way
Wait,
too
did you say it
casual.
happens 40 times a year there or constantly?
I think across in the show across the nation.
Okay, I was about to say if that's happening in that one county, what the fuck is going on?
Everybody's leaving their babies inside the car and closing the door on a hot
Oh,
day.
we all forgot about our babies.
Imagine though, like
It's a town
Oh,
alcoholics.
fucking summer again.
imagine the baby just cooking. You know what I mean? Because all right, it showed the thermometer. It was like 100 degrees outside, and if it's 100 degrees outside,
cooking.
that means inside of a closed
Oh
car.
my
Like
God.
120 like 130 or less.
And then think about it, you're in a baby seat. So that's even more shit around you.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you're strapped
hell.
down.
And you're wearing baby outfit, which is probably like a
Yeah.
long sleeve and pants. Usually they come pantsed up.
And you have no hair, so you have no protection.
You have no hair.
Nothing to cool you off.
Thinnest layer of skin there ever was.
Your brain can't even sweat yet.
Yeah. You
Your
fucking-
brain can't make no
you
damn
little
sweat.
loser.
You're in there just straight cooking, man.
Just let yourself out, idiot.
God.
But yeah, I recommend the show, man. It's pretty good, and like that I think that is just one interesting plot point of the show.
I'm
like,
not gonna lie. If they showed the rotting baby, I would have watched it.
That would have made it
oh my
a
god,
lot
come
more
on,
unwatchable.
it's still worth watching.
That made it a lot more
Yeah,
unsettling,
yeah.
I'm sure. That would have made the scene even like
would have
they
drove
would-
it home for you.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
They need a fucking Emmy for this shit. This is incredible.
After they already killed the baby,
Yeah,
no,
but
I
like,
need to
just
see
imagine,
the baby.
They're going back and forth, blah blah blah, and then it's dring, and then it goes to the baby, and the baby's all.
There needs to be. Okay, tell me if this is the shot. The shot is she's in the car, the baby's in the back. She gets out the car, and it's just a long zoom into the baby just sitting in the back seat. Does that happen?
No, so what happens is, it's like the camera's across the street,
Uh-huh.
and you see her park the car, and then she just gets out and like walks inside.
Okay,
So you
so
know
she
the baby's not
legitimately,
with her.
she just forgets the baby completely.
okay,
And then
I
like
fuck with it.
the rest of that episode, it just follows her like, cause she's just so exhausted. I'm not making excuses for her, but she's just so exhausted. She just passes out on the couch, and there's like a shot of her inside the house, like on the couch while the TV's on.
Yeah.
And then eventually she goes upstairs to like sleep. Like she looks around like she forgot something, but she doesn't know. And she goes upstairs and she falls asleep. And then like she wakes up the next day in the morning, and then that's when she like goes into the car, and like you don't hear her anything. She's like she just gets the baby out of the car and like puts it right here.
Wow.
What?
Damn, that's fire.
That's a good scene.
That's so good.
That's a bad mom though. Not only
Oh,
did she have
yeah.
the chance to wake up, she woke up from the nap and was like, oh, "That's fine," and then went up to her room and went to sleep for the night.
Is there a season 2?
There's 3 seasons.
There's 3 seasons.
And honestly, it's a good show, man. It's worth watching.
You know, so I
Wow.
heard from people that it fell off near the end and it got too like confusing and too vague and very slow. But like, is it good?
No, I think season 2 is a little bit weaker than season 1, but season 3 definitely picks it up and brings the show back.
I
to
feel like
its
that's
roots.
that's a hard season to follow up.
Now, how do you make
The first season is really good though.
Yeah.
I'll say.
How does one make 3 seasons of a show like that?
You just keep showing her life, like they're
But, like,
living.
Yeah, it's also about like I told you, but there's a nanny in the show.
Yeah.
So it's also like it plays into like the nanny's past and who the nanny is and how she's affecting their life.
Let me ask
Okay.
you this: is there any other play in here, or is it just straight people doing normal people things? Is there like
There's some
spiritual?
There's some light supernatural shit happening, but the way they frame it is to where you never know if it's supernatural or if it's just coincidental, which is cool because then you're wondering like, does this bitch have powers or is this a pure coincidence that like this happened to this person?
She willed a baby.
Mm.
Like she's from fucking Star Wars or something.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn,
It's
man.
fascinating though.
That twist is a hell of a twist, though. The
That
baby
is.
is alive. Yo, that is fire.
Yeah, the first episode, you like
That's the first episode?
at the end of the first episode, like the baby is like alive because I told you it's a fake baby, and somehow the nanny like they think the nanny brings it back to life.
That's wild.
That's how it's framed to the audience, but you don't actually know. But there's a live baby now, and the husband's like, "Where the fuck did this live baby come from?" And
This fucking baby is this?
Yeah.
Is it M. Night all the way? Like,
M. Night directs a lot of the episodes, and
he writes it.
He writes some of the episodes, but
Okay.
he doesn't write all of them, which I think is a good thing because like
yeah.
sometimes his writing is whack.
It's too crazy.
Ooh-wee. Old was a shit show, huh?
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
movie
see
was
it,
whack.
but-
We talked about that on here. That movie was fucking whack.
hilarious.
Heard it was very bad. Heard a couple kids have sex in it as adults.
Yeah, man.
It's strange. You guys watch anything good recently?
Aside from Doctor Strange, what did I watch? I didn't tell you all about this because it's kind of hard to explain. What the fuck is it? Coherence. Did I tell you about that?
No, I
I
don't
feel
think
like
so.
I've heard of it. I don't know what
It seems
is.
familiar.
It was actually a fantastic movie. So these guests go to their friend's house. They're going to like have a dinner, right, with these old friends that they haven't seen in a little while. They're all grown up. They're like in their like late 20s or whatever, early 30s, and they're all going to this person's house who they haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
So it's like building up like the story of like, all right, these people are friends, and like they're waiting on this other friend, like, here he is, blah blah, blah, stuff like that. So some weird thing happens with an asteroid, because that's why. Actually, no, that might be why they're all getting together. Like, just
I've seen this
so
movie.
it's really good.
That movie is really good.
To watch this asteroid.
Describe it to me.
So they're watching this. I think they show up to watch this asteroid, and then they all just like wanted to make a drinking day out of it. So they're over there. This asteroid comes, and some weird shit starts happening. Lights go out, and they come back on, and like something just feels off to them. So they look outside of the house. All the lights everywhere around them are off. They're the only house that has their lights on, and they don't see any people. They don't see any cars. Nothing. So eventually, they start going out of the house and like looking into the other houses and trying to find something. I think they go to a neighbor's house to get something. I forget what it is, like a flashlight or a generator, some shit like that.
Yeah.
So one of them goes to a neighbor's house and he comes back and he looks like he just saw some crazy shit. And it turns out that the house that he went to go look in the window was them.
Yeah.
So he looked in not their place. He looked in the window and he was in there too. Another version of them in another house.
That's
And I don't want to say
It's
any more
a
after
good
that.
movie.
But it gets really good because then different people start going out and coming back in. I want to spoil it so bad. It's
No,
really,
don't.
I'm trying. I don't
please.
remember. I don't remember the ending, but I remember thinking, "Wow, this is a really good movie."
bro. The ending was so good because it was just like, I don't want to say any more, but like the ending was it was a great ending. It was because all of it gets completely revealed at the end, and you're
Yeah.
just like, whoa, like this whole time this was happening, and like you kind of had a feeling about it, but you didn't know it. But it's really really.
I
good,
gotta
man.
read it to remember what happened.
The way they go about it is really good. And the whole time you're like suspecting different things and you're like, you don't know what the fuck's happening. You don't know if like it's different dimensions or like this guy's crazy, these people are crazy. You don't know what's
I
happening.
like the open interpretation of like movies that do that.
Yeah.
Like whenever they pose those kind of questions or themes that you're just not sure, like you're in the same boat as the people in the story.
yeah.
I love that kind of like feeling in a movie.
Me too. And I like when a good reveal is put when you're like, "Oh my god, it is this." Or like it wasn't this. It was this the whole time. Like
Yeah, I hate when the main
love
characters know everything.
I hate that too. I hate a
hate
predictable
that.
movie, man.
Oh man, this is the worst.
That shit sucks. I hate a fucking predictable movie. Y'all got to watch From though, man. I'm telling you.
From
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's that show that Omar was telling us about a
To
few
that
weeks ago.
with the town where
Oh,
those
yeah.
people end up stuck in the town.
great. It sounds great, but it's on fucking. What was it on Stars?
You got a
Epic?
console? You know what to do.
It's on Epic.
You
the
know
barrier.
That's all I
if-
gotta
If
say.
the barrier to entry is too much, I'm not gonna watch a show.
It's a lot
man.
to fight through.
Get that free month, and then just cancel it.
That is true.
It's only one show that
is
you're gonna
true.
care about on there.
What if I forget and they charge me?
You won't forget. Set an alarm.
and you just accidentally gave them
That's
money
true.
and it sucks.
That's happened before,
I didn't want to
man.
fucking support, bro. I've supported Chegg for like 3 months without realizing it.
God damn.
I want
They're
a
taking out
refund.
$15 for my shit, bro. Yeah, I got a refund for the last month, but I couldn't get a refund for the others.
You actually got a refund?
I actually got a refund. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's because I'd used Chegg a good amount, like throughout school,
Okay.
different times and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe they saw like my usage. They're like, all right, fine, let's be nice to them.
Damn. I'm trying to think of something.
Combining Chegg nowadays with a modern like college education, you pretty much just can do everything through Chegg.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
what
you
are
can cheat.
What are you really learning if you're just doing everything through Chegg?
And
You know
through
what
Chegg,
I mean?
like the beauty of Chegg too is like also when you're not cheating, it actually because the people who answer the questions they get rated and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
they
you get thorough
I'm sure get
answers.
fired. You get thorough like with step by steps. So low key, it helps a lot, even like without cheating, because like you could look at something, and it'll be like completely different numbers, whatever. But you see the idea that they're going for, and you can kind of replicate it and be like, okay, I see what they're doing here. Like that's why they did this, that's why they did this, and you get your own answer. But I mean, obviously, yeah. Sometimes you just straight up
if
cheat.
anything, I
dude.
think Chegg is more useful.
Straight up
Chegg
cheat.
is more useful for like those like base classes, like just like a regular math or like English, history, all that shit.
Yeah.
But I think once you get to your more major specific classes, it's harder to find.
The specific things you need.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
some of the questions, I'd be like, man, I don't even know how to Google some of the shit that
Bro,
they're
for
asking
real.
me.
I would just straight up copy and paste.
That's
the
exactly what
question.
I did.
And you'll find like answers, but sometimes the answer is so like convoluted that you're like, I still can't really follow this. So like I'm gonna have to learn this like through the video or something.
Yeah.
Like it's not enough this one piece of paper. I see what you're trying to do, but like I got lost midway through or something. Because sometimes they'll do something and they'll skip a step where they simplified something or did something where you're just like, I know that you got this from this, but like, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah. For
Where
real.
the fuck did you get this? Or they'll be like, you're looking for different variables in something or something like that, and you find one. They just like list it randomly, and I'm like, where the fuck did you get this one? How did you get this?
I certainly don't miss schoolwork, bro. It felt like such busy work, to be honest.
Yeah, dude. Now that I'm working, it's like it's just
It was for no
wherever
reason.
you're working is what they're gonna train you in. It's hard to like generally explain to people like this is what you'll do because like every company is different and they all
Yeah.
have their different processes. They all have different softwares. Everything is completely different with these companies.
I do kind of. I miss the social part of school. I
That
don't
was
miss
cool.
the work.
I
Yeah.
liked the breaks. That shit was nice because like summer break, you'd be like off for like almost fucking 2 months.
Isn't that crazy that we have to like work during the summer?
Forever, bro. I have to work forever.
Not
don't-
during the summer, forever. And then
Forever,
you get
bro.
if you
Yeah.
get maybe a vacation or two a year.
That's so crazy.
That's
dog.
it.
Crazy, man.
I used to have spring break, winter break, summer
Summer
break.
break.
I used to have motherfucking Flag Day off, Columbus Day
All right,
off.
so summer itself is about almost 3 months, and then winter break is about a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah.
and then like all the other breaks combined.
Yo, winter break was long as fuck.
It was.
was, bro.
So that's,
Like
you
3
have
weeks.
almost half of the year off.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Imagine if work was like that.
That's kind of the beauty of being a teacher, though. They get all those days off.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people want to do it,
Yeah.
but they get paid like shit.
And you,
Yeah.
but I think if you work summer school, you get paid like a bonus.
Yeah, you get bonus.
but then why
but-
would you want to work in the summer?
But yeah, still at the end of the day, like your pay.
That's an
is
easy
not the
check
best.
though.
That's true.
Work, summer, because think of now that I have like work brain, think about it. You work in the summer, you get up a little early, cool, whatever. But you have the rest of the day.
That's cool
Just
because
off.
they do finish at like they finish earlier.
They
in
finish
summer
at like
school.
12.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
finish quick. Real
Not
quick.
like I'm stupid or nothing.
And I
Yeah.
think how long is it? It's probably like what 3 weeks long or something like that.
It's not that long. It's a couple of weeks.
I would do that shit. And then like the quality of education is completely different. I think you're
And
just
the
like
the
giving
class size
people
is
shit
smaller.
and do it. You know.
The class sizes are smaller. It's the work is somewhat easier.
Bro, I'm ashamed to say it. I was in summer school freshman year.
Me
my,
too.
My fucking bitch geometry teacher.
Oh, yeah.
She failed me with a 69. I swear to God, it was the craziest shit I've ever. I wasn't.
was the
I wasn't a good
craziest
student,
shit,
and it was during lunch, so like I would always come in really late and stuff like that. But like I wasn't like disrespectful to her or anything. I mean, aside from doing that, I guess that's disrespectful. But I wasn't like being mean to her. I would try to stay on her good side, but she did not like me. Fuck you, Miss Maddox.
Oh, fuck Miss Maddox, bro.
Fuck you, Miss Maddox.
Horrible teacher.
Fuck
She
Miss
would be on
Maddox,
Amazon
bro.
the entire time.
The whole
real.
time. So I had her class for summer school. So I would go to her class. Dude, they like dumb it down like you would not believe. It was
Yeah.
so ridiculously easy, especially when you're not talking to anybody because you're like completely focused. You're like, fuck, I'm here at this place. Might as well finish my work. And then after that, I would just sit there for like 3 hours. I'm not even kidding. She'd be like, I don't care. Once you're done, I don't care. You could be on your phone.
That's
you could
the
do
worst
whatever
teacher
you want.
to
You could
have
sleep
for-
in here.
That's the worst teacher to have for summer
I was
school,
like,
bro.
why am I here then?
I
Can't I
used to
finish
do-
this work and leave?
I forgot what I took, but I took summer school to get ahead because I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah. Education.
And I was a freshman.
Education.
I was a little freshman amongst seniors, and that was very awkward.
Wow. Cool
That was-
guy. In high school?
Yeah,
Cool
and
guy.
that was not cool at all. That was very weird.
Too nerve wracking.
It was
pressure.
It was embarrassing, bro. I was little skinny ass me wearing fucking polos.
Nah, bro, you were in there like young Sheldon, dude. From Big Bang Theory.
Like
you were there
young
like a little mini genius.
Gio's up in there like
young
Sheldon.
Sheldon, bro.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Causing a
The
ruckus
answer
like
to
young
Wawa.
Sheldon.
It's like
Little smart ass.
a little smart ass kid, and all those like dumb seniors are in there like barely making it. You can't go to summer school as a senior. You got to get it together.
Yeah.
Do they even
that's
offer that?
I don't even know.
You know how hard it is to flunk? Like, for real. Like, it's very hard to flunk.
It is, because they will like courtesy pass. They'll always try to like. They don't want you, and also it looks poorly on the school if
Yeah.
all these people are failing. So they'll just like be nice to you.
As George Bush said, no child left
That's why like
behind.
some of these professors with like really hard tests, they just give you crazy bonuses. I had a stats class back in college. This bitch, the average for the tests, like the class average when the tests were finished, they'd be like in the 40s. In the 40s and 50s and shit. Like
Yeah.
always. It was extremely rare to find people that were getting like A's and B's in that class. And so she would give you like 27 extra bonus points just for doing stuff.
You know
before
my
the
favorite
test.
my favorite
Like, this is not
word
a
in
good
school of all time is curve, bro. A curve. That
Curves
shit
are
was
nice.
If I heard that on the first day of school, oh my god, I'm acting the ass.
Not in
all
college,
year.
though, because there's too many people in this class. One of y'all is bound to get 100.
Yeah, for real. What a dick, bro. I used
one
to
of
hate
the
that
ruined
shit.
it for us all.
Bro, in fucking in algebra 2, it was this one kid. I ain't gonna say his name, but he a little Asian boy with a big ass head.
I know
and he had
exactly
glasses.
who you're talking.
And
Starts
he
with
was
a B?
starts with a B. Smart as
Wonder where he
fuck.
is.
And we my favorite teacher of all time, Miss Irizarry. She gave us curves in class, and I ain't talking about her curves. She gave us curves in class, and this motherfucker would get 96s on every test.
You fucking hoe.
I'd be like, you
Now my
fucking
60s
bitch.
is 64. This isn't good enough.
We used to bribe him, like, with candy. Like, bro, like, get an 80-something.
Hands be
Get
like,
Get a 75.
Get like two
No,
wrong,
no.
please.
Please.
I
But he
actually
would
used
always,
to fuck with him heavy, man, and he hoed me.
I hate him.
in math. I
you
forgot
wouldn't let
what
me cheat.
I swear to God,
He would
I
not
think
let
that's
you
what it
cheat.
was, but like it was like he was hoeing like for no reason. There was no reason to do that.
He was a piece of shit.
And I used to be cool with him. I used to go to his house and shit and hang out with him. And then like one day I was trying to like cheat on something. And he wouldn't let me do it. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like,
Let me
dude,
hijack your hard work, you piece of shit.
it was just like a regular ass algebra homework. Like it was a regular sheet of paper. And like I think he was just like too deep into school and he just didn't like he was just like all about the school. Like all business.
All about
this
the
kid.
school.
All business this kid.
Fucking
Who knows what
dick.
the guy's up to now? He's probably like fucking a doctor or some shit.
I hope
Fuck
so.
him.
I hope he's doing all right in life. I mean, he was a smart kid, so and I think he went to a pretty good college. if I'm
He
not
better.
mistaken.
He better have.
What you doing these days, BN?
What if he
I'm not
like?
gonna say
What if
his
he
name.
like? What if he like knocked a girl up, fucking living out of a trailer home or something like that?
Yeah.
That's the future he deserves.
Just fucking teeth falling out, smoking cigarettes.
Dude, doing meth too much, his teeth start falling out.
He had a good household, man. Those, I'll tell you what. Like they make the Asian stereotypes, like do your homework.
Yeah.
This kid's was that.
I believe it, bro. Because
He,
every time
like,
I seen him,
They
he
gave
was
him
business.
all kinds of games and like toys. He had like because I used to play Pokemon with him, and like we connect the things. You could play with each other and shit. And so I used to play over there all the time. But he would have to do his homework, or like he would legitimately have to play piano for like 40 minutes for the day.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
even
fucking
kidding.
crazy.
Shit like that. But it was like a really well kept house, and I mean the motherfucker was successful. I think.
The shit. See, I get both sides of the coin. Like I get the parents who do that because then it breeds the excellence in your kids.
But then
and
he
teaches
had
them
like
to be
no
successful.
social life.
Exactly. But then it's
None.
like you have to have balance because if you don't have balance, then the kid becomes like socially awkward, or he doesn't have a social life at all. If you don't fucking have some kind of balance.
Yeah, because it's one thing to be like about your school and like responsible, but it's another thing when you're like
You're shutting people out.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I
that's too
studied
much.
this before like we even came in. Like I studied this
Yeah.
a week ago. Like hardcore stuff. Like you were just reading this textbook, weren't you, at home? That's
like, what are you
crazy
doing,
talk.
dog?
Yeah, I think human connection is the most important thing, especially at that age.
Nope, he's
Yeah.
a dick. I'm looking at him now. He's a dick.
You found him?
Yeah.
Let me see him.
You should find him on LinkedIn or
I
something.
found him on Facebook.
Let me see him.
I think that's him. I don't know. I feel he's at Lollapalooza in this picture, by the way.
Let me see.
Wait, is that what he looks like?
I don't know if
That's
that's
funny.
I don't that's him, bro.
One of these kids.
Look
is
at his
him.
face.
Yeah, so we're looking at this kid we went to high school with.
He
who-
still got
What
a,
in the
he still got a,
hell?
he still got a big ass head.
who didn't let Omar
That
cheat.
is not what I thought he'd end up looking like.
Oh, he has a tat.
I think so. He's a piece of shit.
You
Hey,
think
watch
that's
out!
him, though?
Hey, watch out, Omar. He got some muscles, bro. He gonna come at you.
Fuck you.
Cuz, that's
I'm
him,
gonna say his
bro.
name. I'm gonna say his name.
That's
fucking.
I don't
Brian.
know, bro.
It's a common ass
It's
name.
a very common name. Just kidding. I miss you.
There's
Brian.
like 1,000 Asian dudes named Brian, so
I
you'll
don't
be
know.
fine.
Never mind.
Wake
I don't
up, man.
think
Let's
it's
play
him.
some Pokemon, dude.
Let's play some
Wait,
fucking Pokemon,
Let's
bro.
trade some Pokemon, dude.
That's not him, Gio.
I don't know if that's him. I think I called him a mysterious man.
I
a
think
piece of
that
shit.
kid, I think was so far gone that like I think that's just who he was till like the day he dies. I think that's just one of those kids that like you're not gonna see him again because he's not
Yeah.
on social media because like he never had one.
I was about to
begin
say,
with.
yeah, I don't even think he would have a Facebook.
Yeah,
'Cause he
I don't
was
think
just-
I ever had him on any social
The
media.
boy's head was in a book,
His boy's head was in a book and in the clouds because it was large.
and it wasn't in between no cheeks.
Yeah, in
Oh,
between
isn't it
no
between
cheeks,
no
boy.
cheeks?
Get some pussy,
Get
boy.
some damn pussy, my boy.
He's
Maybe
making
you
like,
wouldn't get a 96 every damn
like
time.
200K a year. Get some pussy.
Oh my god.
He's like doing just fine in life.
Healthy life.
If he's like as successful as he was in school as he is at like in the corporate
Life?
world,
Yeah.
the guy's probably doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He's
say
doing
that
fine.
right
I
now.
was talking comedy shit, but I actually hope he's doing good because that was my boy. He was cool.
I
And
ain't
then
gonna say
high
nothing.
school's high school. You separate from people. It is what it is.
I ain't
Gio
saying
said,
no
fuck
words.
him.
Fuck that kid.
Gio
I
said,
ain't-
fuck
You
him.
should have
I
let me
ain't
cheat
saying
though, bro.
shit.
Come on, man.
You should have got an 85
No
one
skin
time.
off your bones, bro. I'm not making you look worse. No one will know.
And you know what's crazy? Miss Irizarry didn't even like you.
Yeah, she didn't.
She's no.
You're too smart, you little idiot.
She was like, he's annoying. I was like, ain't right, huh?
You're just connecting and like
We were
I know,
connecting.
right?
We both hated him, and that was
Wow.
our connection.
It's so
I
silly
love that woman.
for anyone to even think that they had a chance with that teacher.
I saw a
ridiculous.
titty.
Teachers
You saw her. Oh,
Me,
I
yeah.
kind of did too, because she would wear some very
No,
see-through
me-
stuff sometimes.
teachers inherently are not seeking relationships with their shithead fucking
Oh,
high
not at
school
all, bro.
students.
Even the most handsome kids, like teachers like that, like real good-looking
No,
ladies.
bro.
The only
Me-
time teachers are fucking students is when they're not the best.
Me and
Look.
Kier saw her titty pop out. Damn. And that shit was lovely. That
She
was
used
a
to
great
always
time.
wear like really thin white shirts when like a damn near no bra, I don't think, and shit like that. Those
Damn near no bra.
nips would be poking out.
now that's a little too suggestive for high school boys.
It is, and she knew she was the hot because
She
people
knew.
would tell her all the time. Obviously,
But it was because she used to be a big girl. So then she lost
that
all the
why?
weight. Yeah, she lost all the weight, and then that's what she ended up like.
you know she had her eyebrows tattooed on.
Crazy.
Swear to God,
That's a
was
popular
completely
thing.
bald
That's
there.
a popular thing for some girls to do.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Completely bald eyebrows, just straight up, and you wouldn't have really told. To
You
be
ever
honest.
see like people getting their eyebrows done like in the mall or some shit? and, like,
Hilarious.
the Indian lady has like the fucking string in her mouth and she's just fucking stringing the eyebrow and it's like it looks so weird.
It's kind of cool how they can even do that. Like just fucking, bro. I've done it before, and it fucking hurts, man.
Man.
I got my eyebrows straightened like maybe in like 2018 once, bro. I was in there like on the verge of crying. I'm not even kidding, because you have to hold your eye down and you're like your forehead skin up and your eye skin down. You're just
Oh
like pressing
my-
on your eye, and it feels like somebody is like. It feels like someone has like an object where there's a bunch of like needles at the end of it, and they're just like it's like shoving it into your like stamping your head.
Beauty is pain, man.
Beauty is pain.
The funniest thought in the world is you getting your eyebrows done, and then the Auntie Anne's is somewhere in the background.
The
And
fucking
you just smell pretzels.
the pretzel store.
Yeah, if you're getting a massage in the middle of the mall when people are walking around, it's unacceptable.
Yo, if you're getting a massage in the mall, bro, you're a freaky man.
That
Imagine
is
this massage.
unacceptable.
They're just pressing your hips and you let out a fart in the fucking mall.
It's fine. They're not gonna judge me. They're doing this for like $10.
I'm paying them. They're not gonna judge me.
Yeah, I'll do it again. What are you gonna do?
I'm doing it again.
Yell
I'm
at
paying
them.
you $20 to massage me in the mall.
Yeah,
You
they
think I
didn't
give a
even say
shit?
anything. You just get defensive about it. Speaking of defense,
Speaking of defense.
speaking of defense in the courtroom, Young Thug and Gunna got hit with RICO
Oh, yeah.
charges.
What? How could they be that fucking dumb? You're a
don't know.
fucking
It's not- it's-
rapper
but
and,
it's
and
not-
you're a
it's not-
millionaire. At this
It's not
point.
real RICO charges. It's like state level.
It's like state level charges,
For
but
what?
like
Just for drugs?
for like
no, like
lot of stuff.
organized crime.
like murder and like shit like that.
but
Bro,
it's like the roles that they played in the bigger scheme of it all is not a big.
but they certainly
Why were
had
they
a
even
hand.
around it? If
I
you're at the
know.
point where you're making that much money off of rap,
yeah.
like why would you even associate with people who are like?
But the connections
Still
that they
understood
made,
that.
at least for Gunna, the connection they made with Gunna to the case was a lyric. Was one lyric.
I think
that's kinda
I think
bullshit.
Young Thug
Yeah.
is the one who's actually in hot water.
Young
Because
Thug is actually
there were like several cases where like they linked murders back to him. Like he rented out a car, and that was the car that was used when they killed someone, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Damn. Okay.
So
that's,
it's like direct links.
that's stupid on his part.
I know,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the
And like
bad one.
they tapped his like Instagram and phone and shit.
Yeah.
And like they had fucking messages of them saying like, I think they're trying to indict us for this body and shit like that. Bro,
But
Talk
they've also
about-
been tracking him for 10 years.
that's crazy actually.
That's insane.
I didn't know that. They were
talk
tracking
about-
him for 10
for
years?
10 years.
How the fuck?
Fumbling the bag. Talk about
He got
fumbling the
famous like
fucking
10
bag.
years ago. They immediately got
They
on his ass.
immediately started tracking
They said, this
him.
guy's a little too metrosexual. We're taking him down. We're taking him down, this Young
We're-
Thug.
we're
You
in
talking
dress-
about a man with purses?
His name is Young Thug?
Wearing dresses and murdering people.
Not in my country. We're taking his
Yo,
ass
that's
down.
ill, bro. If you ever get killed by a man wearing a dress, that's fire.
It's fire.
That's fire, bro. That's a good way to go out.
Yeah, like fucking.
A man just standing over you, balls exposed.
Like, I'm your worst nightmare, bitch. fucking shoots you in the face.
Nightmare bitch. Someone beats the shit out of you with their bare hands in a dress. I've seen videos of that, like
dress.
gay dudes beating the shit out of straight dudes.
That's fire.
And they're just like, "Why you're not talking now?" And it's just like, "Yo, you just got the shit beat out of you by this guy." and you're not even fighting back anymore because you know you lost. You're just like holding your head.
Please stop.
Please stop, gay men. Please.
Gay man, please stop.
It's them. Are you assuming my gender?
Oh my god, bro.
Beat the shit out of someone for assuming
But
your
yeah,
gender.
it's sad, man. It's a sad time.
Yeah, man, it's a crazy time. I hope he gets off, but like,
I don't
boy, you
know.
should have been killing people.
I'm kind of mixed about it. I don't know. If he did this shit, then I don't hope he.
I don't want him to.
I don't want him to get off.
I mean, yeah, it's not good, man. 'Cause,
If he helped murder somebody,
Yeah,
probably should go
it's
to
kinda
jail.
Like, come on, bro.
you could have like shot someone on accident. It's like, driving away, you could have hit another car and killed some people. It's just like it's not safe, bro. You shouldn't be just doing shit.
You
like
shouldn't
that.
be associating with that shit.
Yeah,
You
especially
should,
not-
you should know better.
someone like him, bro. You have so much money.
And that's a very easy thing to connect back to you.
Yeah.
If you're renting a car,
you're such a
Motherfucker rented
big
a
name,
car and they
too.
used it in a murder. Are you stupid?
yeah.
Just go run out there with your bare feet and do it.
Yeah, man.
You know?
If you're that big, you got to keep a low profile, man.
Yeah.
You have other people around you for a
You
reason.
gotta go buy this car like
Exactly.
in some bullshit like little town and just fucking drive it out into the city and use that.
Or you
something.
don't rent a car to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you
how
pay-
about this one? You just don't make plans to murder somebody
Yeah,
else.
exactly. But
Yeah.
if you did, you could just pay one of your boys to go buy a used car off Craigslist, and then
Bro, yeah, if you're gonna do
Something
all
like
this
that.
stuff, don't do it with your name.
Yeah.
Give other
Exactly.
people the money and tell them to rent out the car, Give them some cash. And then,
It is pretty funny imagining Young Thug like calling Hertz
Yeah.
to rent a car.
Yeah, it was Hertz. It was a Hertz and it was a fucking it was like an Infinity like QX6 or whatever the fuck. Those nice
and it was a
ones.
whack car. What the fuck?
No, it was a nice car. Those
and
cars
that-
are nice.
I don't like
that
Infinity.
car.
Well, they're ugly looking, but they're like luxury.
They don't even make Infinities anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, so to
They don't?
clarify,
They're gone.
that
didn't know
car
that.
car drove away from the scene of a murder.
I don't know the exact details, but they linked that car to the murder. Like the person that was driving that car was the person who they think murdered that person.
Yeah.
And if they hit you with like racketeering charges, they probably have a lot of evidence.
No,
Yeah,
that's on
that's
on the
no
state.
joke.
Yeah.
If they do that federal, if it's a federal RICO charge, they
Yeah.
got your ass. But
I've
if
heard,
it's a
like-
state level one, they don't give a fuck.
I've heard it's like a 99% success rate when they
Nah,
get you on Fed RICO charges.
But they have them on state RICOs, so it's like it's
how does that
kinda
even
iffy.
work though? I thought it was only federal level.
No,
like
they
that
have state
charge.
RICOs. That means you just did it in the state.
Atlanta will forgive him.
If it's
Georgia
a
will
federal
forgive
RICO,
him.
that means you did it across state lines.
Oh, so he did it only in his state. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Murdering
I didn't know
people,
that.
traveling across different states,
Traveling
murdering
across
people.
this
You a serial
murdering
killer? You
bus.
Ted Bundy?
This murdering bus goes across the country.
Yeah. I'm going on tour and I'm murking all my enemies in every state.
Oh, Young Thug.
I don't
What a-
know, man.
What an idiot, man.
Yeah, man. I've never understood why rappers still do that. Like, just get out of it, dude. Just do rap stuff.
Right? Like, who are you kidding? You have fucking commercials with Sprite and shit.
I know, bro.
Right?
Right.
Do you think?
Why do you want to try to be so hard?
Yeah, why you trying to
devil's
be hard?
advocate. Devil's advocate, right? Somebody did something bad to your friend. Your friend is like, "Yo, I want to kill this guy," and you're like, "Damn, I don't got a car." And you ask all the homies, they all like, "No, we can't rent a car because all of our names got charges on it, so they won't let us rent a car." Young Thug steps up, bam, I'll rent you a car.
I'm the most famous and I'll do it.
I'm the most famous. I have the most to lose at every chance, and I'll do it for you.
I would say
That's a good friend, low key.
No, fuck no. Why do you want to kill this guy?
Yeah, I would
And then he tells me
That's what
why.
you say first.
Yeah, why do you want to kill this guy? And then he would explain why, and I'd be like, okay, let's hire someone to beat him up.
There we go.
There you go. That's
you
it.
know some crazy shit too? It was, I think, like through rap beef with another rapper named Lucky.
Retarded.
Oh.
That's
So I
even
think they
more
were
dumb.
just like trying to kill each other's boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And so that guy's in jail right now. That guy's in jail right now. There's a bunch of memes of people like
man.
when they see each other in jail, like making like real ugly faces towards each other. But that guy's in jail currently, and now here they come too.
Did you guys ever see
Crazy.
videos of R. Kelly in jail and he's singing for people?
Are you serious?
No.
It's hilarious. I'll
Like-
show you guys after we
I'm
hop
about to say, I
off
wanna
here.
Because they
Yeah.
like him or like by his
No, they're making him because
against his will.
They're bitching him.
The thing is, you don't know if they're bitching him or if he's doing it for like to gain popularity.
Please don't kill me in here. I'll sing for you guys anytime you ask.
We'll check it out after we hop off. All
That
right.
boy R. Kelly holding on to people's pockets in jail right now. He no
Thanks,
bitch.
guys. Pray
That
for
was
R.
Howard?
Kelly. Yeah.
Pray for R. Kelly.
Pray for
Hell
R.
no.
Kelly.
Hey,
All right,
fuck up.
Pray for his fucking death.
Thanks, guys. Pray for R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. It's like multiple videos.
Of him just singing in jail.
Who was able to record people in jail?
Bro, people have telephones in jail.
You're right.
I saw a fight in jail and everybody was holding their phones,
Yeah, I saw
recording it.
I've seen shit